You know what they say, the worst day fishing beats the best day working. And that's the truth. The reasons why can vary. Sometimes it's to escape stress. Sometimes it's because you miss the beauty of nature, and sometimes it's because being out there on the water can help heal a deep hurt. Not too long ago, my family was hit with a really deep hurt. We lost a great kid who loved fishing, hunting, and being outdoors.
Hunter Crane was not only a good friend of the family, but he was my daughter's best friend.
This week, I hope you'll join me as we celebrate his memory on the water and in our hearts. Traveling the world, fishing, enjoying the great outdoors. Those are things that would have seemed impossible to me when I was a kid growing up in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm a lucky man, and I never want to forget it, and I'm hoping that sharing my experiences with folks will inspire them to do the same. I'm Curtis Fleming, and these are my Fly Rod Chronicles.
You know, Hunter Crane was just an extraordinary kid, and we watched him grow up, went to school with Lakin. They were best friends. I can't tell you what it was like getting that call and seeing Lakin go through losing a best friend. So today we're putting away the cell phones, getting off the computers. We're going fishing. Tell you what, this is my kind of therapy right here.
Don't misunderstand me. I know the mission of a fishing show is to entertain, to inspire, and to provide an escape for our viewers. But I hear from you folks all the time, and what strikes me over and over was that you all don't just want to escape from reality. Like most fly fishermen, you want to get closer to the things that are real, that are authentic. As we're developing this episode, I decided that maybe the best way to figure out how I wanted to convey everything I was feeling was by just getting away and thinking. And I do my best thinking on the water.
You know I'm a TV personality, but I'm also a regular guy. Losing Hunter Crane made me realize how short life can be. And sometimes I just need to get out and fish and put some of the hurt away.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, and dimples that made it hard to stay mad at.
Yeah.
Loved outdoors. He loved football, loved racing.
Yeah.
Racing was huge.
Yeah.
Racing was definitely that strong passion.
He was really passionate about football. He was really passionate about racing, the other things he was into, and that was something that never missed with him. He was always into it, no matter what.
9th grade, we all played freshman football, and that was the click.
We always had fun. That's one thing you did with Hunter. You had fun every second.
You couldn't not love Hunter, you know. You couldn't stay mad at him for more than 5 minutes because he just come with that smile. And
he just
Loved life.
loved life, loved life.
Yeah. He
Soaked up every second.
There's an old saying, the candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. That sums up Hunter completely, to my mind. The community came together and decided to organize an event that would not only honor Hunter, but do good in his memory.
There's so many people who have contacted us that he meant a lot to a lot of people. And we were talking about what could we do? What could we do to do something in his memory to give back? And we get a phone call. And you know, there was already so many wonderful people who were already working to do that, and we would have never been able to even imagine such an event or
put that together.
To put that together, and not just an event that was just going to raise money for scholarships or something, but it was an event that was him.
His friends, community, classmates, and family, they all got together and organized this Hunter T. Crane Memorial Skeet and Fishing Rodeo. To me, what an honor, because no one is willing to let Hunter's memory go forgotten. And to put an event like this together, you know, it brings back those good memories of the people that came together. We had fly tires, we had fly shops, Kelly's White Fly Shops. Brian brought some of his best guides out. Local businesses, the whole community come out because they knew what a benefit this was to giving back, and it would raise money for future scholarships in Hunter Crane's memory.
This segment is brought to you by Project Healing Waters, healing those who serve.
Welcome back to Fly Rod Chronicles and our celebration of a young man's life that ended far too soon.
Right there, right there. That's a good fish too. Coming at us. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the colors on that nice, pretty rainbow. Big old rainbow. Okay, ready? Wow. Now look here, that is a rainbow. Oh, that was gorgeous. I tell you, there's nothing like it right there.
It's difficult for me to imagine a greater pain than that of losing your child. I'm in awe at how Hunter's mom and dad have responded.
The Hunter T. Crane Memorial was truly Hunter.
Truly Hunter.
It truly was Hunter. And you couldn't have said that any better because, you know, they got to shoot skeet, they got to hang out with their friends, there's bonfires involved, you know, fly fishing, you know, fishing for kids, families that was brought together. And with Hunter, he got to give back. You guys, I mean, so many people for years are going to be able to feel and benefit.
Yeah, to touch so many people.
So many people.
So strongly, you know, so strongly. So to help somebody else, to introduce the outdoors to someone.
Yeah. And
he's got to be smiling.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's got to be smiling.
You know, this event, most of the kids have never skeet shot before. It was a competition, but you know what? When they came out, it really wasn't a competition. These kids turned it into it being about Hunter and what Hunter used to do. He loved to shoot, he loved outdoors, and that's what these kids were all about today.
And with that, Caitlin has become a bit of a hunter. So I understand, you know, on Tuesday nights, Caitlin, you sneak down to the skeet range, right?
Yeah, I do.
It's a little bit of hunter that's coming out in you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, just whatever I can do to make them proud.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. And you know, and I know, you know, Hunter will never be replaced, but to be able to continue to share this with your daughter is.
Oh yeah, I love it.
As a community, our kids, they're not traditionally known as an outdoor group of kids. After Hunter's passing, they turned to to be outdoorsmen. Most of these kids didn't even know what a skeet rodeo was. They didn't even know anything about fly fishing, but they knew that that was Hunter's love and his passion, so they came out and they did it for Hunter. As we look back, look how many people got involved in fly fishing because of Hunter.
They told me they thank Hunter for it every time they go. You know, every time they go fly fishing or something, you know, they think of Hunter. And I mean, what an awesome tribute. This is incredible. Got to stream all to ourselves. You don't really have to catch a fish. We're just wiping away the worries and the everyday stress. Oh, very good, mate. Very nice. Oh! Very cool. Gosh, I am breaking the ice right here to land this fish. Go back, baby. Let's do that again.
Hope you'll stick with us after the break. There's more fishing and memories to come. I've had a lot to think about lately, on and off the water, especially about my kids and how Hunter's passing affected them. I told you all at the beginning of this show it was going to be a little different, and I appreciate you sticking with me.
I watched Lakin and my other daughter, Autumn, take the phone call from a friend that said that Hunter had passed. And as a father, to see your kids hurt that much, there is no words of how bad it makes you feel and how you want to just take away a little bit of their pain. So, you know, life throws curveballs. Life can be tough. Business and life can be mean. The outdoors, fly fishing, being out, it's my getaway.
My daughter Lakin took Hunter's passing so very hard it worried me. When you're a parent, you do anything to take away your kid's pain, but you can't. And I suppose in the big scheme of things, you aren't supposed to. I'm proud of how she chose to deal with the loss of her best friend. To be honest, I guess she surprised me a little.
Nice. Out here in God's country, just, I mean, a beauty. Good, thick. I mean, we got ice right here. Got ice on my fingers. That thing's getting ready for the winter. And I mean, he is just gorging himself. It's great to be outdoors. Man, we got ice in the ferrules. Got ice in the guides. I'm supposed to meet Lake, and I'm going up to the cabin.
She's away at school most of the time now, and I miss her terribly. And I'm so grateful she agreed to come down and spend a little time with her old man.
Hey,
Hi, Daddy.
How you doing? Good to see you.
You too. How's fishing?
Fishing was incredible.
How many did you catch?
You know, numbers are not important, right? But caught so many fish, I'd have needed a calculator.
Because you can't add.
Earlier in the season, you may have seen Lakin go hunting for alligators in Florida. What we didn't go into was why, for her first hunting trip, did she choose alligator?
What was it like chasing alligators through the swamp?
A little stressful. As the day went on, got a little nervous that I wasn't going to get the one that I wanted. When we finally found him, walked through some cow mud, and we had to wait on some cows to cross the pond.
Right.
Scared the alligator for a little bit, so we set up, knew I had some time to breathe, process everything, and Sarah helps me a lot by telling me, you gotta breathe, and do not pull that trigger until you're completely set, and I did. I wasn't scared, I just let every worry kind of fade away, and I was like immersed in the experience.
Perfect. Perfect. You got it. You got a gator. Gator done.
There was no water splash whatsoever. That was an earshot. You did that absolutely perfect.
Wow. Congratulations on your first successful hunt. So how did Hunter inspire you to start wanting to hunt?
Hunter led that life where he wanted to live every day like his last, and I wanted to do something exciting and something unique, not what everybody else does around my town. I didn't want to just go shoot a deer. We went straight down to Florida.
To get an alligator.
That we did.
Well, congratulations, and I look forward to many more hunts with you.
Thank you. We'll get Audie out there too.
One of the high points of Hunter's Memorial was getting to take Lakin out for a little fly fishing and talking. I asked Lakin what she would do if she could just have one more day with Hunter.
I'd walk him straight back home and help his family, help ease that pain that they had a little bit. Call everyone up and have a bonfire right down at his pond. Doing exactly what he loved, being outside, being with his friends, being with his family, with the coolest family in town.
Very nice. Bring him right here to me. Yes, okay. Now I'm gonna let you look at this fish right there. What kind of fish is it?
Rainbow trout.
A rainbow trout. There you go. Awesome.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get hold of it. Wet your hands first. Get them good and wet, okay?
This is for you, buddy.
There you go. So, releasing that fish.
Yes.
Being free. Tell me a little bit about Hunter.
Hunter was my best friend. He was a fun-loving guy. He had nothing but a smile on his face 24/7. His glass was more than half full. He was nothing but more fun to be around.
Yeah.
He was nothing but positive.
Yeah, always had a good time.
Never cried over spilled milk.
Yeah.
Because he didn't let a day go by wasted. He didn't plan 10 years in the future. He planned for today, and he lived every day like it was his last, that was his goal in the very beginning.
As I look back over this season and I think of all the wonderful times and opportunities we've had, especially the experiences I've gotten to share with my daughters, experiences that have taken on even more meaning in the wake of Hunter's passing. I'm beyond humbled and grateful to you all for your support, and to the man upstairs for his.
Step back and get my net here real quick. Wow, look at that. Right there. That's a rainbow trout. Wow. You know, rainbows signify a lot of cool things. 2013 was a tough year, long year on me and my family and our community, but that might have been my last rainbow of the year. But I know where the end of it takes you. That's awesome.
Thank you for joining us in celebrating Hunter's life. He was a wonderful young man, and one of the reasons his short time on Earth was so happy and positive was because someone took the time to take him fishing when he was a kid. And that's a lesson worth remembering.